So this is the look that I'm going to be doing today. It's just a green smoky look with a little bit of yellow right on the bottom here. Of course, this is because the Packers won. So I told my friends that whoever won, I was going to do a look for them. So if it was the Steelers, it would be black and yellow. But it was the Packers, so it's green and yellow. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do to achieve this look right here is take your primer, prime your eye. I already did that. Then I like to take a kind of like an eyeshadow base. I use this one called Sandcastle by Flirt Cosmetics. And this one is very shimmery. But I put that on the bottom or whatever. Then I take a paddle brush like this. And then I'm going to be taking the color Shimmermoss. This is Shimmermoss. Looks like that. And that is by MAC. And if you don't have these exact colors, you can use dupes. Hip has a really good one that looks like that. So I'm going to take that color and I'm going to pat that on. This is just to give this green a bit of a base, just so that when I do put on this other green, it pops. Okay, so just like that. Then I'm going to be taking a dark matte green. This is in Plumage. Looks like that. This is by MAC as well. And I'm just taking a fluffy, kind of stiff, you could use a pencil brush, but I'm just using this. This is by e.l.f. This is their blending eye brush. And sort of kind of blending it in. So it's kind of placing that color right there like that. Then I'm going to be taking a blending brush, a bigger brush, fluffy brush like this, and just hair's everywhere. I just took a shower, sorry. Just taking that and blending. Then to deepen that crease up a bit, I'm going to be taking I'm trying to take them out so I don't show you the whole palette. I'm going to be taking Club, which looks like that. It just has a bit of a green sheen to it. It's a very pretty color. So I'm taking that on the blending brush. I'm putting that right on top of the green, of the dark green. Okay. Now, with a pencil brush, like that, I'm going to be taking a, just any dark color. I'm using this palette by NYX, the Smoky palette, and I'm going to be taking the second one right here. Just dip in your pencil brush and deepen that crease. Don't worry if you get fallout. That's completely normal. So then just take a blending brush again and just blend that color. So it's starting to look like that. See? Now I'm taking a shadow brush like this, and I'm going to be taking the color in Juxt, Juxt, which looks like that. It's by MAC as well. So I'm just taking an eyeshadow brush like that. And I'm going to put that over Shimmermoss. Just sort of pat that on. And by putting down Shimmermoss first, it gives it kind of a base, like to make it pop a little bit more. Now I'm taking that blending brush again and just blending those colors upward like that. So then now, taking a flat little brush like this, I took a bit of rice paper beforehand, and I just kind of put that on there. Now I'm taking the same palette by NYX, the Smoky Look palette. I'm taking that kind of yellowish color right here. Hold on, right here. And I'm putting that as a highlight. It is a very shimmery highlight, but don't worry, fall out again. Just take a big fluffy brush and just wipe it off. So just kind of blending, making sure everything is kind of, you know. Okay, now I'm going to be taking brule, which looks like that. And that's just kind of my skin tone a bit. But I use that to clean up. Like, for example, here if it's too, like, out, I will use that. And just kind of put that underneath the shadow. And blend. And that just cleans it up for me. Instead of using tape, I don't like the harsh edge tape gives you. So just like that. Now, you're just going to take your favorite eyeliner and yeah. So just take your favorite eyeliner and do your... Okay, so I have the line. Then I just took Plumage again and just kind of dragged it on the bottom a bit, right here. And then took that the highlight that I used, and I put that right in here. So then that is going to kind of give me a base for... I'm going to be taking this palette. Oh, here it is. I also put in a little bit of Smoke and Diamonds, which looks like that. Mine's kind of crappy because I've dropped it a couple times. But I've taken this too. I took this too and I put that on the crease also and I blended up. But I don't know why that was there. This is underneath my Toll palette from Coastal Scents. So I'm taking the yellow that comes in the 12 palette, which looks like that. I'm just taking a pencil like this and just picking up that yellow, tapping most of it off, and I'm going to put that underneath. So it looks like that. Just a bit of yellow. I'm not a big fan of putting too much yellow on the eye, but you know, if you are, you can incorporate it into your look. I didn't like that very much. Now I'm going to be taking a black pencil, and if your pencil's a bit dry, just take a lighter and just light it for like a second. When it gets creamy like that, then you can put that on the bottom waterline. And it gets so creamy and it applies on very, very smoothly. Just like that. See? It's a little trick that I learned from my chola friends back in the day. So then if you fill in your eyebrows, go ahead and fill them in. The brush that I use to fill in my eyebrows is Coffee Bean by e.l.f., which looks like that. That's the one that I like to use for my brows, and I just use a little brush like this, an angled brush, and just, you know, fill until I get the desired shape. So then just take your eyelash curler, curl your eyelashes, just like that, nothing hard. Then take your favorite mascara. The one that I'm going to be using today is Voluminous by Loreal. The original formula looks like that. Just okay. So then once you have your foundation and your powder and everything, put on your blush. I'm using Breezy, which looks like that. This is a shimmer from MAC. So then apply that. Okay, then for the lips, I'm going to be using Viva Glam V, which mine looks like this because I am almost done with it. It's just a very pretty, like, brown with specks. So just, you know. Okay. Then I'm going to take a brown lip gloss. This is in Foxy Brown. I don't know the company, but it is in Foxy Brown, like that. Just apply a bit. I don't want, you know, hot pink lips or anything since I do have a very bright green eye going on. Okay, so then that's the finished look. You know, blush, foundation, lips, everything done. I'm actually kind of happy that the Packers won because one, I won a bet. Two, I got to do this cool look. And yeah, so if you liked it, you know, subscribe, comment, rate, do all that great stuff.